Hey guys, good morning. I know I look nuts this morning. It is 12:33 in the morning, Tuesday, January 31st. Okay, so happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, ho. Hey, ho. It's Tuesday. Yeah, I'm so sleepy, I don't know what to do. I've been up all night. When I got off work, I fixed something to eat. I ran a hot bath. I sat in the bath. I studied some verses. I used my tablet to pull up some verses of the Bible, and I studied. Before I studied, I played Wordfall. After Wordfall, I studied. When I got through studying, I soaked a little bit in the tub. Got out. My bonnet is too small, y'all. Anyway, got out and then laid on the couch and didn't watch TV or anything. As a matter of fact, actually I got on the computer for a little bit and then I turned off everything and I tried to go to sleep and I couldn't. I just been up. I had everything off and I just could not go to sleep. Like, I couldn't. And then I started to get hungry and it's like I already ate. So I did what I was not supposed to do at all today. I ate. I made a sandwich for lunch. And then when I got off work, I had a sandwich. I was only supposed to eat one time. When I got off work, I had a sandwich. And then later in the evening, I heated up a piece of chicken. So I'm just like greedy today, like I don't know. And then just now I couldn't sleep and I started to get hungry and I got up and made myself a cheese egg sandwich with turkey on it. Like, really? Everything that I wasn't supposed to do, I did, and I'm not gonna beat myself up about it, by no means, but I am a little frustrated about it. But I'm getting sleepier now. That's a good thing. But y'all, I cannot wait. My medication is supposed to come today for my face because when I tell y'all, I feel like I did when I was in high school and nobody knew what was wrong, and my face just broke out so bad. Like it's I feel like snake skin on my face right now. Y'all cannot see it good right now through this screen, but I feel like snake skin, and by me constantly rubbing my eyes, they burn all around my eyes for like snake skin. All of this, like, it's crazy. Like, my eyes were watering and the water from my eyes was causing my eyes to burn. I was like, oh my god, that's just how badly irritated they are, right? Yeah, so, and I gotta hurry up and do something. I gotta get me some deep conditioner and go and decide to perm my hair or what, because look at it. It feel like wool. I got it back in a ponytail. But it feel like wool. Like, it's crazy. That gray, that silver, just the texture of it is crazy. Well, like this, I gotta go in and either, I don't know, I flat ironed it over the weekend, so I don't want to keep putting heat on it by no means. I just keep it in a ponytail, but I do think that I'm going to go ahead and reperm it, deep condition it, get all my supplies. That is going to be the next thing on my list. It has to be done. Like, this is so irritating, but most important is today, hopefully it will come by my first break. Actually, the mail, I'm sure, won't run that soon. I ordered it by Amazon, so I'm praying it comes in the morning. Yeah, so that I can put it on my face, because, like, man, even my eyebrow itch. Everything is irritated, y'all. And I'm not complaining. God is great. I'm blessed, because it could be worse, right? My nose keep running. I'm stopped up still. Like, yeah. Guys, when I forgot to tell y'all, when I got back from church on Sunday, what did I do? Oh, I cooked dinner, and I brought y'all along with me a little bit for that. I made chili. For some reason, I just had a taste for chili. And then I was laying down resting, and then Lavelle said he was about to leave. And then I didn't know Jeremiah was home, because when I got home, I did not see his car. Just so happened to hear him cough. And I was like, oh, Jeremiah home? And so as I was going to knock on his door, he was coming out. I was like, I didn't even know you was here. Where's your car? He said his car had gotten, his birthday was over the weekend. So he was out. He was like, his car had got stuck in the snow. And I was like, wow, where? And it was like a couple of blocks down. So he had walked back. I was like, wow, I didn't know that. I'm glad I didn't, because I'd have been freaked out for his safety. But yeah, his car was stuck in the snow. So I was going to drive him down to his car and help, get it out the snow. And I was like, wow, why you didn't say nothing while Lavelle was here? I was trying to catch Lavelle as he was going downstairs, but it just so happened he was still downstairs when we got down there. So Jeremiah hopped in the car with Lavelle, and I followed them. So I didn't pull in where Jeremiah's car was. The good thing I didn't, because it was like a trap. It's like you have an empty lot where people park their cars next to this apartment building, and it wasn't just so much the snow and ice, but there was also mud. It was muddy, and that's what was causing people's cars to sink in that mud. And so it was another car there. It was Jeremiah's car, and you could see where people had been stuck and been, their tires just trying to get out, right? So I took out the thing out of my trunk, because I felt like if you push it under the back wheel of the car, and that way the car will have something to roll on. And Lavelle was like, no, that's not going to work. So while Jeremiah was in the car, Lavelle got in his Jeep, and I watched him pull up to the front of Jeremiah's car. He was going to push it out. So he tapped it, and he went to push, but you could see where it was going to crack his the light, because his front end already kind of cracked from him getting caught under one of, when you park, they have them little bumpers there, you get caught under there. So I was like, that's not going to work. So I was like, I know exactly what to do. So he whipped that Jeep around real quick, and he backed into the car. So he, I had to let him know when he touched the tip of the car, and he eased back, and he began to back, and he put on the gas, and he eased, but he backed that car. He backed his Jeep up, and he kept pushing, using his Jeep to push Jeremiah's car up out of the ditch that he was in, really. And I think after it spun for a route and it rocked, finally it got on up out of there. And he went out, and we were about to leave, well, you can hear this guy say, hey, hold up, wait. And so Lavelle got out the car, out of his Jeep, and Jeremiah parked over across the way. And so I got out. I was like, Lavelle, do you know who that is? He was like, yeah, I know who it is. I was like, okay. So we went over there, and their car, they was the other car that was stuck in the mud and ice and snow. And he was like, man, how did you get his car up out of there? And so, like I told him, it was like, can y'all help us? And like I told him, I said, he backed it, he used his Jeep to back the car, push it out. I was like, he could probably do the same for you, but we're not going to be responsible for it if anything happens. And so Lavelle had, eased his, Jeep up against the back of her car, and he went to push, but it looked like it was going to push her, did the trunk in. I was like, no, don't do it. And then while we were standing there, I was like, with the way the car is, I was like, with all three of you guys, with Lavelle, Jeremiah, and him, I was like, and while she's driving, y'all should be able to push this car up out of that snow, out of this ditch, because it was more so her front end was sunk down in there. So that's exactly what they did. They pushed, they rocked it, and Lavelle was telling me, keep your wheel straight, and sure enough, I was like, just go. I was like, floor it. I was like, go girl, floor it. And she floored it, and they pushed it right on up out of there. I was like, that was crazy. And Lavelle was just whipping that Jeep around. It was so funny. And dude was like, oh man, I love y'all. He was like, last night I kept telling you, get your brother, call your brother. Oh my God, they got those cars up out of there. And then they were like, so what you finna do? Da, 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 da. And so I thought they were coming back to our house, and I was like, well, I cook chili. And he was like, you cook chili? He thought I lived in that apartment building, so he was finna come. I was like, and then I think Jeremiah said that's my mom or something. He was like, oh, that's your mom. He said, oh my God, I'm sorry, ma'am. All this time I thought. He was like, shoot, you said chili. And he came over and shook my hand and everything. Turns out Lavelle and them knew him from Crestwood when we lived in Des Springs when they were younger. I was like, what? Oh wow, how crazy how small the world is, right? How small the world is. But yeah, he used to live in Crestwood. I was like, wow, okay. So anyway, that was really nice. And I left, went home. Lavelle and Jeremiah didn't come straight home. Matter of fact, Lavelle didn't come home till Monday. Jeremiah came home later that night. But it was just nice to be able to, God just moved, made it where we get those cars up out of there. Cause man, they were just like sunk down in it. It was like that mud was like, come on in. It was like quicksand almost. It was crazy. But yeah, then I came home and that was it. I was out of it for the rest of the night. I just relaxed, tried to finish up some videos. And that was it. So I thought I would share that with you guys. I'm sitting here watching Chapo all over the place. Like, Chapo, I don't know if y'all can see. Excuse my house though. I have, don't pay attention to the table. I have those picture frames and things. I'm going to do something with it. But if you see over there, the curtain is poofed at the bottom. That's Chapo. He's sitting there. Every now and then you'll see him wrap up under the curtain, and he gonna make it fall, to be honest with you. I don't know what is he's just fighting with the curtains here and there. But that's him laying right there. That's why it's poofed out, because he's right there. So he's going from there to up here with me, and then you see him run along the side. Then he's just all over the place tonight. Then he'll go in there and eat a little bit, and then he'll run around some more. Like, he's just having a good time. Good old time. Look at he moving now. But I am so sleepy, you guys. I'm hoping now maybe I'll be able to go ahead and fall asleep. I was just watching, I watched Zenaida Simone, and then I was just watching Life with Anthony when I decided to maybe I sit and talk to you guys for a little bit. So I turned him off because I said I didn't really want to watch anything today. But man, I just, for some reason, it's hard for me to sleep if the TV is off. I don't know. That's crazy. Like, oh my God, y'all, my eyes. For me rubbing them, they so irritated. Oh God. Like they, all around here is bruised. You can feel the puffiness, and you can feel the, like I said, like snake skin all around here. You can feel the bumps. Like, I don't know. I can't wait. Can't wait till stuff comes so I can just, get my face right and feel better. It's cream, because this is not cool at all. It's not. It's so uncomfortable and it's so painful. But again, like I said, I'm not complaining. And guys, remember I told you I had a dream, but I couldn't remember what it was yesterday. I was laying here and it was trying to come to me, but it won't come to me. It had to do with something about me running from something, trying to get away from something. I don't know what it is, and I'm constantly climbing up. I started off in an apartment. I don't know. They ended up on the roof, or I don't know, in the walls. I don't know. It's really weird. I just can't remember. I just know that I'm trying to get away from. I don't know, get away from what or who or whatever. But yeah, I just can't remember anything about the dream. I just can't. I did, however, y'all. I went and pulled out the little piano. I'll show it to y'all tomorrow because I just don't feel like getting up and going to get it right now. Because I was just sitting here earlier and I started to listen to some old songs. The one that my sister was talking about, "Don't wait till the battle's over, shout now." So I looked it up because I had forgot how it went. In the end, we're gonna win. Doom, 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 doom. Don't wait till the battle's over, shout now. Doom, 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 doom. In the end, we're gonna win. Doom. We're not something, and you feel like all hope is gone. I'm trying not to hiccup. When the battle is over, when the battle is over. When the battle is over, we're going home. Hallelujah. One of these mornings won't be long. You're gonna look for me, and I'll be going home. Going up soon. I'm gonna scream and shout. It's gonna turn me out. Hallelujah. 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 I can't sing like I want to, or try to anyway, because it's late. And then another one I looked at was I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way out of no way. If you believe and receive it, God will perform it today. Hey, if you believe and receive it, God will perform it today. I expect a miracle every day. God will make a way. That, and then the last one I listened to, which I can't remember in my head at all how it went, but it's by Shirley Caesar. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I can't remember how it went in my head. That's what's another one of my problems. Not only keeping the key or tone, but remembering how it went. I say yes, Lord, yes to your will. I forget. In your way, I will. Lord, yes, I will trust you and obey. With your spirit, I forgot how it went. But it repeated the same verse twice, and then the choir, then the sopranos would go, yes, 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 yeah. I can't remember how it went though. I say it. I hate when I do stuff like that, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna bug me if I don't look it up. I really hate when I do that. I cannot remember how. Oh, my face. How it went. Let me see. Here come Chapo, y'all. He said, "Did you call me? Did you need something?" Okay, Chapo, I'm trying to do something. Get off me. Okay, let's see. S-H-I-R-L-E. Caesar. Hold on, you guys. Because now it's on my head. Now it's in my head. So I gotta find it. Okay. It's Yes Lord. Yes Lord, Yes. Shirley Caesar, Young Adult Choir with Anthony Brown. The way they sung it. Okay, hold on. Because I don't know about copyright and all of that. I just got to remember how it starts off. Let's see if I can remember. I wrote down the words. I think everybody sings it differently. Lord, yes, to your will and to your way. Jesus, y'all, I was trying to sing the song for y'all and wasn't even recorded. Okay, I'm gonna try it, okay? I say yes, Lord, yes, to your will and to your way. I say yes, Lord, yes, I will trust you and obey. When your spirit speaks to me, that was said wrong. With my whole heart I'll agree. And my answer will be yes, Lord, yes. You repeat that 3 times, and then that's when the sopranos come in and go, yes, and they go up, yes, yes, yes. Altos, yes, 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 yes. Tenors, yes, yes, yes. They all come in together. Yes, 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 yes. When your spirit, when your spirit speaks to me, when your spirit, when your spirit speaks to me, I will answer and agree. I will, with my whole heart I'll agree. And my answer will be yes, Lord, yes. So I gotta remember the words and get it down right and sing it the best way I can sing it. It's kind of hard when you're trying to sing it and read it and trying to remember how the doggone song goes in the first place, for me anyway. But once I get it, I'll get it, and I'll be able to manipulate it to sound a little bit better coming out of my mouth. Anyway, guys, so that's it. I'm going to try to go ahead and go to sleep. If not, I'm going to be doggone tired tomorrow, and I'm praying that it's not a busy day. I prayed that today, but it was. It just wasn't in the cards. Anyway, you guys, have an amazing morning, and I'll talk to you a little bit later in the morning. Bye now.